And now, hailing from southern Alberta, Canada, weighing in at more than he cares to admit, your pilot, your captain, Mr. Elron Steele.
Well, hello, MotherShippers. Welcome aboard for another Wednesday flight. Our first Wednesday flight of 2023. Good to have you here. We are just taking off. Of course, we have Central and Launchpad action coming up later in the day. Get yourself a chance to win a ticket into that Stratosphere on Saturday. The new and improved Stratosphere with €275 guarantee now, up from the €200 guarantee in its original form. So thank you, Unibet, for the confidence and the bump up. I appreciate that. We're going to try to make good on that this year. Sadly, we didn't make it the first time. It was 275 on New Year's Eve, but it was New Year's Eve, so I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Right, let's get right into the action, though, because I'm putting my money in and racing against Ace Queen here in the Battle Royale. We had a really good start. Took a booty pretty early on with aces. With sevens into tens, and I don't think I'm going to rebuy here. GG Ellie in the Battle Royale. So I did take one booty out of that. Actually got sevens into tens and bagged a seven on the flop, so that was kind of nice. Took the booty down. But as you just saw, I then got aces into got ace king into deuces on a king deuce X flop. And yeah, that did not go so well for me. Got crushed down to like 20 big blinds or something like that. It picked up a few chips along the way, but then as you just saw, I got my nines into ace queen was doing perfectly well until the river, when good old Barry came along and kicked us in the nuts. Still alive in the €2 Classic PKO. Have not banked any booties in this one yet. We've been just kind of running around mid stack size here. Top pair, straight draws, and a rainbow board. I think I've got to be continuing here. The question is, do I check call or do I check raise? I think I check raise at this. We've got like all the outs here, I think. And we got top pair, so I'll go and have a look for another game to play here shortly. Just going to focus on this hand until it's over. Might be over right now. I think it probably is, but... Huh. Just kind of indicating that I'm stack committed here. Pot committed or whatever. I mean, I'm willing to play for my stack here. I guess I could shove. May as well just shove, I suppose, right? I mean, I hate the backdoor hearts coming in, but what are you going to do? Wow. GG Ellie. I guess I do need to find games to play because we're not rebuying a booty game. I guess I do need to find games to play again now. Right. Well, let's correct that. Let's correct that situation real quick. Poker, eh? What are you gonna do? Sometimes shit happens, right? All right. What do we got? Where can we go? Turbo Classic. Yeah, let's late run to Turbo Classic. Jumping in the Nano Ice Age, the 50 cent as well. That will fill up 3 of my 4 spots, and from there we can figure things out from there, right? Let's get some more poker action up on the screen for you guys, since I promptly busted out of everything that I was playing as soon as I jumped on the stream. So we got Turbo Classic here. We have got Nano Ice Age here. We have got 50 cent here. We get some titles sorted out for you now. All right, I think we have titles pretty much sorted now as well. Final thing I need to do admin-wise is get myself into the fix up my bankroll. Which needs to have some zeros added to it, sadly. And some more money taken out of it. All right, so we did the €5 Turbo Classic. We did the 50 cent Nano Ice Age and the 50 cent 50 cents. Right. Well, that's that sorted out. Oh, you might notice as well that my bankroll is currently pointing at my bankroll stats currently pointing at the right place. The new bankroll is out and shared. The bankroll graph's not going to be very interesting for a few weeks, most likely, because needs some data in it before it's particularly interesting. But for the time being, this is where we're sitting. We started off, as I said, with something like 1950 in bankroll, so we're down a bit from that, but had the first profitable day of the year yesterday by small margin, a couple of bucks. Turbo Classic, King's Arse here. Chucky's butt. Lucky Ugly, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. Good luck on your tables today, buddy. Well, I suppose we're just getting right into the shit today, right? I guess we're just getting right into the shit here, are we? Always fucking coming 7, right? Jesus Christ. Moisty? No edibles today. I did pick up an ounce of very reasonably priced weed yesterday. So here's the weird thing. When I went on the online menu to look yesterday, it's not the only time I found this case. And I need to inquire next time I'm back why this particular strain is so fucking cheap. But when I sort the flower bud flower is what they call it here in the stores. I don't know why. It should be fucking called bud. But um, when I sort the flower, sativa and hybrid flower by highest THC content, this comes up at the top. What's interesting about that, I haven't actually sorted by price, low to high yet. But if it does not come in at the bottom of the or at the top of the low to high list, i.e., is the cheapest ounce that they sell, I'll be fucking shocked, and it'll be within the top, the cheapest three that they sell for sure. It's $123 for 28 grams of the strongest weed that they sell in the store, compared to as much as 240, I think, was the most expensive strain for an ounce, and it was like 25% THC compared to the 28% that this is. So next time I go back, I'm gonna have to ask the guy in there, like, why the fuck is this so cheap and so powerful at the same time? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Why is this? Like, I'm not complaining about it for sure, but like I want to know why it's so fucking cheap. But no edibles. So there's a weird rule here in Alberta. Well, I don't know if it's Alberta or Canada. I have to double check. Might be Canada. It might have been one of the regulations that they set when they legalized this nationwide. One of the sort of baseline regs. But I'm only allowed to buy 30 grams of marijuana a day from the stores. Like, the stores will prevent me. Now, obviously, they don't actually, as far as I know, there's like no cross store tracking. So I could buy like 30 at one store, then go to the next store and buy another 30. And I think if I'm live in the store, they will actually ring me into twice for extra stuff if I want. But the online one will not allow me to do an order more than 30 grams in a single day. And one of the reasons why I find that interesting is that I mentioned before that I've got the weed store and the liquor store right next door to each other across the street here. And I can walk into that liquor store, I'm pretty sure, load up a cart with as much booze as I want to load up with as much fucking booze as I wanna pay for. Wheel that out of that place with no questions asked once I put my credit card down and pay for whatever the quantity I'm doing. So I think it's interesting how they limit what I can do with weed, but I could buy as much booze as I wanted to. Now, the reason for that obviously is because there still is a black market in weed, so potentially I could be going out and I could be buying like a pound a day and going out and selling most of it, which is why they're limiting it. But still, it's just kind of weird. Anyway, so I couldn't buy any edibles when I bought this ounce yesterday. I couldn't buy any edibles as well because it was I was already at my I was within 2 grams of my 30 gram limit. And I mean, I bought this stuff before, and I marveled at the price every time I bought it. Marveled at the price versus strength every time I bought it. And it's perfectly good. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's perfectly good weed. So yeah. I mean, I think I'm hooked. I think I've got the I think I've got my strain now. I was just a little higher in CBD, but there's not a lot of their flower has high CBD content. for some reason over there. You have a decent selection of high CBD edibles, but not a lot of decent selection of CBD smokables. Vape and edibles, they have a decent selection. And I think it's still early enough that I'm not trolling the cat because she hasn't arrived yet. So I think we're okay with the weed talk here for a little bit. I will, of course, be stocking up on edibles in the next within the next week because I'm heading off to Calgary next week for another series, and I always like to take whack edibles with me. It's not like I can't get any while I'm there, but it's once I'm at the casino, I'm busy enough that it's really tricky to get out, and I don't have a good handle on where the nearest weed stores, et cetera, are. So just easier for me to pick it up before I go. So I'll be doing that at some point. Wowee, 10 days without weed. Yeah, I'll bet that whacked you in the brain pretty hard, Moisty or Lucky. Depending on the strain, that's either going to be couch lock or brain go crazy. One of the two. So one downside I've noticed, I think, to the rearrangement of the layout of the MotherShip here on my end. I don't know how much you guys are hearing it now or how much you'll hear it when I change over. Shouldn't be the loudest laundry cycle that I've had to do today. It should be one of the quieter ones. But I just realized that the cockpit is now right next door to the laundry facility. So could be some on some days there could be some extra noise coming from the laundry facilities down the hall. Right now the dryer's the only one going, but I'll be changing stuff over at the break, and so yeah. The backdrop and stuff, I hope to be getting that done next couple of days. I am on delivery watch at the moment. It's not getting delivered to my house. I'm going to have to drive to the store and pick it up, but I have been told via the email tracker that my TV stands are actually in Medicine Hat today. So I've not yet received an email as of the start of the stream today saying that they are ready for me to pick up, but I have heard that they are at the sorting facility here in Medicine Hat, which means they should be at the store within hours at most, which means my TV stands will be coming in, which is going to get this office much more functional for me. Yeah, self-production is obviously best in a black market situation for sure. As long as you've got a decent setup and you know what you're doing and you can produce a reasonably good crop. Black market's always problematic, eh? You never really know what you're getting. So that's the fucking amazing thing about the legal market here. Like, I can look at the packaging and I know exactly what's in. Based on the regulations about how it's produced, I know exactly what's being used to produce it and how it's being produced that way. Well, I think there's some still trade secret in some of the processes, but at the very least, I know what's not, like what's prohibited from being, the pesticides and things like that are prohibited from being used. So there's a good handle on that safety wise, and I know the exact strength and concentrations and combinations of and strains of stuff that I'm buying when I buy it, and that's like such a ridiculously powerful added value, and I mean at the price that I just paid for this ounce, I'm getting it at less than what I was paying at the black market. So, like, I don't know what my reason to not to not use. I don't know what anybody's reason to not use the legal stores is now, but it's certainly not that it's cheaper from your local dealer. I don't think. Meow meow cat, how you doing? Welcome aboard, Tommy. Welcome aboard. Good to have everybody popping into stream now. I am sorry, Cat. I will be trolling for a couple of minutes, slightly, but yes, I apologize, Cat. I was trolling a little bit about the legal weed here. Absolutely, watch out for the turbulence. It's right next to the fucking cockpit now, too, so who knows how that's going to throw off the weight distribution. You think we were high-tech enough to get coal? They were high-tech enough to get coal, Moisty? Jesus, no. Moof is shoveling kibble into the hamster container while he's running the wheel. No, the new system is going extremely well. Very, very, very happy with it. I prefer a few more USB ports, if I'm being honest. But if the number of USB ports on the system is my biggest complaint about the new system, then I think I'm doing it pretty well. So yes, I should be able to pick up, as I was saying, I should be able to pick up my TV stands today sometime with any luck. And I should be able to also get the backdrop that I'm looking for back here and get that mounted over the next day or two. So with any luck, Saturday we'll be a little bit more set. Yes, indeed, Tommy. I hope the same for you. I hope you had a lovely time. Did it crack your nuts, Cat? The names that they put on the weed here they're absurd. I mean, it's like the one that I just bought is Back 40. Back 40 is the brand name. Sativa Mandarin Cookies. I have no idea why it's called Mandarin Cookies. The last time I bought this, it tasted exactly like weed to me. There was no hint of Mandarin Cookies whatsoever. So I have no idea where the names come from. None whatsoever. In some cases, there does seem to be a vague correlation with a fruity or a particular flavor, but that's pretty tenuous, frankly. Just because it says orange on the label does not mean it's going to taste of anything orange-like, frankly. It's slightly more likely to taste orange-like if it has orange on the label, I think. But even then, even if it doesn't have orange on the label, it doesn't mean you're not gonna get orange extract as an added for whatever reason. surprised what a well-trained hamster's capable of these days, Kat. Moore's law is applied to hamster power just as much as it's applied to processing speed. You know. Alrighty, we managed to stay live in the Turbo Classic and get a double. Fuck! That's gross, man. Boat over boat is like one of the worst feelings. One of the worst feelings in the world. I think she means the weed that she bought is called Nutcracker. I have got a Supermoon qualifier just popped up on the screen. Qualifier to €50 tickets. So GLE in that one. So we are in danger of potentially having too many tables in 30 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. I picked up another €10 ticket yesterday. So still got a decent pile of €10 tickets. I still have 150 that I need to that I've got in the pocket as well. Hopefully, going to be able to play a 50 this Sunday. Well, two pair does not look very good on this board, right? All right, Tommy's caught up with the conversation. Cool. Of course. Why not? Why not? Never fold your 10 deuce. Never fold your Doyles. Never fucking fold your Doyles, everybody. Well, maybe I'm not in danger of having too many tables in 30 minutes. Maybe I'll just bust out of this 10-euro qualifier. I've got another ticket, so I'd probably rebuy if we're still in the rebuy area. Fuck me! Why am I fucking folding these hands? Why am I not YOLOing this shit? Why the fuck am I not YOLOing this shit, everybody? Jesus. Password soon, Rocket. Don't worry. We'll get you. We'll get you that password before the game starts. Might end up busting out Turbo Classic as well. We're getting short in that one once again. The double didn't actually get us that many chips after we got crushed. Give it the Alum. Welcome aboard. Good to have you here, buddy. The plus side of the laundry facilities being right next door to the cockpit now is that it'll be slightly easier to not be late on laundry days coming back to the game because it's right down the hall. I'll be able to wear my headset while I'm doing it, and if things beep, I can actually just zip down the hall and click the button, whereas I was an entire staircase away before. Never make it downstairs before you time out. So well, that's looking good for me to double up. All right, we're back in the game in the qualifier, sort of. We're at least not totally out of the game. Marcia, welcome aboard. Password's out in 20 minutes now. Oh, no. Yeah, 20. Well, less than 20. 10 to 15. Probably be some action occurring here. Now, no Ice Age. We have the pocket tens, so I'm definitely going to try to take down some dead money here. On the button. Looks squeezy, but it's a great hand to look squeezy with, I think. I'll take the dead money. I'm happy with that. We're down under 10 over here in the Turbo Classic, so going to need to find a hand or a spot here pretty quick. I think. I probably got 2 orbits left in me before I'm starting to lose my fooled equity. At most, probably less than that since the blinds are going up here shortly. Yeah, and I'm going to have like 7.5, 8 when the blinds go up. So, well, less than that because the blinds will have gone through me at that point. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be. Jesus Christ! Why am I not YOLOing this shit? We would have just tripped out there. Did someone? Oh, someone else tripped out bigger though. So that's why we aren't YOLOing this shit. That's why we aren't YOLOing this shit. I've never used Scroll for a deposit or looked to, so I don't know, frankly. Sounds like it might have at some point, but like it does sound familiar. But I spend so much time researching things like deposit methods for various poker clients that I honestly, it's all just kind of a jumble in my brain at this point until I sit down and look at a specific one to write a specific article or to update something. Skrill is definitely a deposit method on some poker sites, without question. GL, a cat in the Sadie. I almost did it, cat, but I stopped myself. That's the power. That's the power of trying to break habits, everybody. It can actually work. Right. I guess our money's going in here with the Chucky butt. Not even gonna hem and haw over it. Not even gonna talk to you guys for Hollywood over it. We're just gonna snap it off. So far so good. Oh yeah, we got the double. We're still live in the Triple Classic. I like it. I just busted and rebought the qualifier. I think that leaves me with one 10 euro ticket left now, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Yes, that leaves me with one 10 euro ticket. I have a Stratosphere ticket already locked up that I picked up in the launch pad on Monday, but I'm going to be in both the set roll and the launch pad coming up today to try to earn myself a spare, because you know how often I have to rebuy in the Stratosphere. Use that single rebuy that you have. Fairly unusual for me to win my Stratosphere ticket on the Monday launch pad. It's far more typical for me to win a Stratosphere ticket in the Wednesday launch pad, the booty version, than the rebuy add-on version, but sometimes happens in both. I rarely, if ever, think I've gotten a ticket out of the set rolls once or twice, maybe. Could be down to that as well. I know things have gotten a little tighter in the UK recently, regulations wise. So yeah, that could be it. Right. Well, I guess we're close enough to the time that I can give you guys a password. Guess we're YOLOing. Oh, wow. I did not expect to get a fold. Did not expect to get a fold there. Guess we're YOLOing again. Password is out. Opucci. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of that, but what are you going to do? Can I find an ace or a queen? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. On the river. We find a lady on the river. We find a lady on the river to survive. Nice. Nice. Actually puts us in a caching spot. Wow. Wow. How about that? How about that shit, everybody? Probably need to do a bit more work to secure that caching spot, but we are in one now. I do think I need a bit more light from above here, so I might actually look at something along the wall up above here. We'll see. Like, it's not terrible, but I think I could use a tiny bit more light back here. I might be able to do it just by upgrading to stronger bulbs up there, maybe. Not looking good for me. Not looking good for me. We are done. And no, we're not. We're just, we still got chips. Still got the chips. I thought we were done. But no, we stacked Olaf apparently. So we just had to count it a double and still got 10-ish bigs. Nice hand on the button. This spot especially. Where Olaf's got to be wondering if it's not a bit of a revenge shove. Gonna be shoving McShove here, I think, with the sevens. No, not really, I'm afraid. The best ideas I've come up with are the ones Twitch gives you to buy emotes and things. I don't know. They don't give you a lot of options for things you can do with them. I'm not sure what they intended when you first got them, but they don't seem to give you a whole lot of options of useful things to do with them. I mean, I guess some streamers use them for like challenges and things like that, but I don't know. Not sure I want you guys telling me what to do. All right, we have got breakage time coming up here pretty quick, so I will be hitting the break button shortly, and we'll be off for 5-ish minutes. I do believe some chips will go in the middle here, everybody. Yeah, pot might have been a bit big. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I got breaks to go to. You're either going to put your stack in or not. I got breaks to get to here. Boom. Alrighty, it is break time. I will see you guys back in a few short minutes. All right, we're right back into it, everybody. I have a feeling this is going to go well or really badly for me. And I guess very well for me is the answer. Sadly, I had to chop it, but still was a decent. I'm just a shove machine over here in the Turbo Classic, everybody. Just a shove machine. That's not a call machine. I'd be a shove machine, though. Scent roll is up. I might swap it in for the qualifier. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just going to move some games around my screens here a little bit. So that one's going to be the Nano Ice Age now. This one's going to be the Turbo Classic now. This one's going to be the 50 cent. Still is. This one is now going to be not the qualifier anymore. But rather the scent roll. Good luck, everybody, in the scent roll action today. Hopefully, you'll get yourself one of them there. Stratosphere tickets. You could turn a penny into upwards of $80 or more on Saturday. That's the typical top prize last a little while. So yeah, it is pretty decent little run if you get your ticket out of the Central. I do indeed have too many tables at the moment. We are down to a small screen. A little bit easier for me to work with the small screen in this arrangement for reasons. Biggest one being that the desk I'm on is not as deep as the old one, which means the monitors are a little bit closer to me. So it's a slightly larger, just by, the laws of optics. It's slightly larger now that it's a little bit closer to me. But it also means I've got actually a lot more head movement that I have to do to move between my screens. So there's positives and negatives to this. And I'm actually, I won't get into details, but the old desk may end up back up here as the part of this new cockpit. Mostly because I don't have a ton of space in the current arrangement. Bringing that other desk up here would give me probably way more space than I need, which is not terrible. Good luck to you as well, Crank. Hoo-hi. All the gang. Get yourself into that scent roll. Get yourself a chance to play our new and improved €275 guaranteed Stratosphere on Saturday. Hey, it is now confirmed. It is now confirmed, everybody. Author and Chip Race Newsman. Chipman News Race. So I think that's what was going to come out of my mouth there for a second. But Chip Race Newsman, Barry Barry Métis Carter will be joining us on Saturday at the beginning of the stream for a few minutes before he heads out on the town for some dinner. He will be playing. He will be playing the game, and there will be a special bounty on his head, and apparently that bounty will be a copy of the new book. So yeah, you'll get yourself potentially a chance to get a hold of the new Dara O'Kearney / Barry Carter poker book if you bust them. We are Busto in the 50-euro qualifier. GG Ellie. We're not quite Busto yet, but soon. I could potentially have a third rebuy, but I don't think I will. I already have too many tables, so got a pair of sixes in there. I'm just going to get my money in and see what happens. Might be able to drop back down to 4 tables again and get my layout looking better from my perspective. Doesn't really impact you guys much, but we are Busto. Oh, I guess I can't. I guess there is only one rebuy in that game because it did not even let me rebuy. Cool. All right, we are Busto. So let me get these games back in back at the right size for me. And in fact, I think that's even going to be the right order. We've got the Stratosphere, got a 50 cents, we got Turbo Classic, we got the Nano Ice Age. Yeah, we're even in the right. That even kept them in the right spots. Nice. All right, Jerry back. Leslie, Rooseroos, D2K, welcome aboard, everybody. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Good luck getting yourselves a ticket for Saturday. I am going to have some granola, so I will be muting the mic, and I will be back in just a few short minutes. Right, I am back, everybody, after munching down a little bit. Yeah, well, yeah, if you get any ideas, let me know, Tommy. Uh, just tried to click on my OBS screen to fold that hand. Did not work. Excused all the noise. Ooh, I should probably stick some bread in that weed. It's a little bit dry. Quad jacks, it's probably going to win. Forgive me while I'm a little busy on the poker and trying to roll a joint at the same time, everybody. Sorry for being a little quiet. All in on the Turbo Classic, but we are in the money, everybody. How's that for sliding into the money? Pretty decent hand to be forced all in with too in the big blind, right? I mean, it could certainly wake up with worse. Well, still alive as well. Ah, Barry made tea joining us on this final table with 15x my stack. Well, 8x my stack, anyways. I raised, they shoved, I called. Nice hand, Dilsey. Dillis? Dillis, I guess. Nice hand. Well, I managed to ladder up a spot here to 1161 guaranteed now. Check raised here. Oh shoot, I'm back up to too many tables again. I have a qualifier to a 10 euro Super Moon ticket. Just started up. Right, so we're back to the layout that's too small for me. Oh well, such is life. I am all in the. We are all out of the set roll. GG aces for LA. I just went busto in the for 1161 in 8th place. Turbo Classic. Got a bit of a ladder on that one though. That's nice considering we came in with a truly minuscule stack. So suddenly we're back down to a reasonable number of tables for me. Kinkarinos. I guess it's somewhat less likely that they have an ace when there's two of them on the flop, but what else am I supposed to do here? I knew I was turning my kings into a bluff there. I knew I was turning my kings into a bluff there. Picked up a new kind of brown ale from the liquor store last night. Was not impressed. I will not be buying this again after this six-pack is finished. I mean, it's not terrible. It's drinkable beer, but it is by far not my favorite brown ale for sure. It's overly hoppy, as a lot of beer tends to be. A lot of craft beers, at least here in Canada, tend to be these days, and I don't understand why. This one isn't as bad as some of the IPAs. I mean, some of the IPAs are just all hop. It's crazy. Way too much for my taste, anyways. So yeah, I mean, they're certainly drinkable enough to finish their remaining four. It takes a pretty awful. I'm not sure I've ever had a beer so awful that I've poured it down the sink. Um, when I had roommates, I've occasionally had beer so awful that I've passed it off on roommates if they've been willing to drink it. Um, but yeah, it's probably pretty. It probably takes a pretty atrocious beer to make me pour it down the sink. It's like my weed. I mean, I don't mind a good taste. I obviously like a good taste in the weed. Um, I don't give a shit at the end of the day what the weed tastes like. It can taste like the most vile crap you can imagine. If it gets me stoned, that's what I'm buying it for. So, you know, I obviously would prefer not to buy stuff that tastes like dog ass, but you know, at the end of the day, not really that concerned. Not really nearly as concerned with the taste as I am with other aspects. So we're very close to bagging ourselves a profitable day here. Min cash in one of our remaining games, and am I up against two pair or a set here? Yeah, I guess I must be. Wow. Well, I have the best two pair, or I would have the best two pair. Wow, that was some shit right there, everybody. Jesus, I'm a fucking nit. Yo-yo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Well, it did not work out so well, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, I need to add a buy-in to the 50 cent, don't I? So yeah, so at the moment we are about $1.70 away from a profitable day. So definitely a possibility. Min cash or two, and we're basically there, right? Launchpad password will be coming out in about 10 minutes, so get yourself prepped for that. Of course, if you're looking for early access to these games, you can always join the Discord server and check out the Flight Operations channel every streaming day. An hour or two before the flight, at least, it goes up usually. Passwords for all the games will get posted there. Yeah, I mean, obviously that would be the case. It's, just in general, that's going to be true, right, Kat? So yeah, no worries. Ooh, I think that's a 3-bet shove hand. I do believe that's a 3-bet shove hand, everybody. GLE in the 50 cent. Good shape. Not in good shape anymore. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck are we doing with this dominated shit? Winning. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was deeply shocked at how good the odds for a dominated hand actually are. It's not really dominated in my head. Well, this one's looking like it's going to work out better for me with the dominating ace. I got to like that. At least we win one of those. Back into a survivable and playable stack once again. Still obviously need to pick up some chips if you want to cash in this, but I think Reg is going to be 6 minutes left, so we're closing in on the end of Reg. With 85 entries so far, so 15 away from the 15 away from the guarantee, so not too bad. Of course, this is a 50-cent buy-in, which means it is technically a nano game, despite there being no nano in the actual name. And what that means here on Unibet, of course, is that there is no rake at all. So every penny that you pay to get into these games comes back to the prize pool. So that's a pretty good deal, right? It's a pretty good deal. Right, well, I guess it is probably a reasonably good time to start thinking about passwording you guys. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do, everybody. Sorry about that. I need to lock down these. Need to lock down the location of these screens, I think, because that happened way too easily. Right, I was heading off to give you guys a password. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Altair is your entry code for access to the Launchpad, everybody. It is the booty version today, 25-cent buy-in. As mentioned, every penny goes to prizes. Of course, half is going to go to booty, half is going to go to the prize pool. And as is the case in all of my Launchpad games, Unibet just comes along and sprinkles cash on the table for no cost to you. There is 33 euros in added tickets on the final table of today's Launchpad, with 6 players going to get direct entry into the Stratosphere on Saturday. 3 players getting a €1 MTT ticket, good for play in the MotherShip main event. Also on Saturday, starting 30 minutes after the Stratosphere. So book those times in on Saturday and come join us. Win your ticket here, then come join us. Hey, 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 I think I have got a gut shot straight flush draw here, everybody. What do you think? Diamond? Oh, still worked. Still works. Still works. Still alive and kicking in the Nano Ice Age, and we are 4 away from the money with me in 13th place and 15 getting paid. So chances Chances for a min cash here. This is not enough of a min cash to get me to a profitable day, but it'll certainly get me about halfway there. And if we go deeper than a min cash, you never know. If I can manage to min cash to 50 cent as well, it'll put me in the profit zone. At least. Yes, the is closed. The is closed. You are correct, Kat. Right. Oh, we are coming up on another break here shortly. And yes, indeed, we got chances. We got some chances here. We got a decent stack and a caching stack here in the Nano Ice Age. Not so much of a caching stack down here in the 50 cent at the moment, but hey, we still got chips, and we'll be able to hopefully spin those up. Or, we might just bust it right here. Wow, did I just fucking run into it here or what? Huh, GG Ellie. GG Ellie in the 50 cent. GG Ellie in the 50 cent. Well done there, Ellie. Nice timing for your pseudo connector shove there, buddy. Well done. So hopefully Lucky Ugly comes back in the 50. I won't be able to see if he does or not because I am Busterino in that one. Right, game list is cleaned up a little bit as well. Launchpad password is in chat, so get yourself in that game. Righto. Right after this hand, we'll be heading off to a breaky poo. Guess we're going to see a flop here. I guess maybe we're going to put some money in the pot with top pair. All right. I am, enjoy, well, good. All right. All right. I don't usually shower in the middle of a poker game, but hey, you know, you do you, buddy. We're heading off to a break. I'll see you guys back in a few short minutes. Back just in time. One of the interesting things I noticed with the new beer I got last night, in addition to it not being the most wonderful taste in the world, alcohol percentage works in a weird way. I get drunker off of one 7.5% beer than I do from two 5% beers. Now, I'm guessing that's because of the time factor involved in drinking two beers versus one. But yeah, it's very. It was. I noticed it last night. I had two of those brown ales last night. They're 5% versus the seven. It's like 7.1 that I usually get. I think with the stouts I usually get. Um, and yeah, I was definitively not nearly as drunk as I would be after just one of those after one of those stouts. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Exactly. I like to stay filthy while I'm on the poker table. Lucky. It's not great for my partners when I'm playing live. You know, for my table mates when I'm playing live. But hey, you know, whatever you can do for an edge is what I say, right? I mean, and I'm perfectly honest about this when I sit down at the poker table too. At least half of the reason, well, no, at least a quarter of the reason that I'm still wearing the mask when I go play live poker um, is because it's an excellent excuse to cover my face while I'm sitting at a live poker table in the middle of hands where people can get a read off of my mouth and cheek muscles and all sorts of face muscle things. So it hides a multitude of sins on my face. So yeah. So I don't mind finding an edge where I can, where the rules allow it. Right, we have got launchpad action, everybody, and the chance to book yourself a seat in this Saturday's €275 guaranteed Stratosphere. I've already got my seat. I'm looking for a second. There is one rebuy available in that game, so if you have an unfortunate cooler at some point in the first two levels, you can fire another bullet. But it's only a single rebuy, so it's not intended to be fire at will. So we are still sitting three from the money here in the Nano Ice Age. Of course, if we managed to win this thing, 1134 would definitely put us into a cashing spot for the day. Be nice to book a second profitable day in a row. We were just barely profitable yesterday. Good luck in the launch pad today. Good luck getting yourself one of them tickets. It's not part of the prize pool, by the way. Every penny of the 25 cents goes to booties and prizes. That 33 bucks in ticket value, that's just dropped on the table by Unibet. No questions asked. So, rumor has it, my TV stands may well be at the store. They've apparently arrived at the shipping dock of the store. I have not yet, when I last checked, I have not yet received an email telling me that they are ready for me to pick up yet. But according to the tracker, they are at the shipping dock of the store as we speak. So there you go. Ace Jack just got there. Wow. King Deuce just got there apparently too. Fuck me. Fuck me sideways, everybody. Fuck me sideways. But yeah, as far as the mask goes, I think as far as live poker is concerned, I'm going to wear the mask as long as the casinos aren't telling me that I'm not allowed to wear a mask. Just because it seems to make a boatload of sense to me. Right? Guess you guys weren't watching the launchpad hand that I was in before that went badly with King Deuce, but I need to find some chips if I'm going to make it into the money here. So we are shoving McShove with our fives. That bites the big one. GG Ellie. I think I needed to take that spot anyways. Hard Buble time here on the Nano Ice Age. I'm 12 of 16. 15 players getting paid. Need to get something like 7th place in this game if I want to book a cash on the day. Well, that'd be basically a break even on the day if I book 7th or better. 7th is a break even. Better is going to be cashing. Yeah, 7th place is like a 10-cent cash on the day, and anything above that is just adding to the profit. 8th place is about a 40% or about a 40-cent loss, so I think we can probably call that a break even. Would have sucked the fuck out on the river there. Short stack, not particularly short. 8 big blinds. Well, I should say I need 7th or better in this Nano Ice Age on its own. If I can get into the money in the Stratosphere or in the Launchpad, I might well um, be able to get to a profit with a min cash in the Nano Ice Age. Depends on how much is going to be in the prize pool. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I mean, right now, if I win the Launchpad, there's 94 cents plus whatever booties I take in there. So that's plenty, along with the min cash in the Nano Ice Age to give me profit on the day. So yeah, we got lots of ways to get there. Lots of ways to get there, everybody. And we've just gotten there to the min cash, anyways, on the Nano Ice Age. So we are in the money, guaranteed 89 cents now. Ladders to 97 cents at 11th place. And the final table starts at 108 for 9th place. 133 for 8th, and 171 is our magic number in 7th for the break-even points. Can have a look at the payouts there. It's that one that we need to get to, the one that I just highlighted, to make our profit on the day. So looks like a good hand to potentially make it with. At least get a couple of extra big blinds of dead money here at the very least. Nano Ice Age broke its 40 euro guarantee today, 44.50 in prizes, so that's not too bad. I'm okay with that, actually. That is not the worst outcome that could have happened from that hand. Getting a bit of a moon medley just from the randos today. I heard moon dance earlier as well, right? Moon dance was on earlier too. Well, I'm guessing some money will go in the middle with these eights as well. Well done, Cat. I did not manage to do that today. Hey, hey, little A. Hope you're having a good day at work today. I did a bit of work before the stream kicked off. I'm going to have to do a little bit after the stream is over as well. But yeah, thanks for checking it out. How's your New Year going so far? We've had decent weather, all things considered. I mean, it's other people in the world will probably think it's stupidly cold, but it's actually not so bad for southeast Alberta in January. Could certainly be a whole lot fucking worse, that's for sure. Two away from our first ladder here. Two away from our first ladder. Damn, GG Senti, Cat. I I lost my shit in that one a while back. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Cent roll, y'all. Well, I'm gonna have to say that I've got a pretty good chomp on this flop, right? It's kind of flop that I see bet anyways is the pre-flop raiser, right? So regardless of the fact that I happen to have a monster draw as well. All right, well, that gives me a fighting chance. Well, to be fair, I had a fighting chance before. Well, that puts us one closer to the ladder. We are now on the ladder bubble. Absolutely, it's gorgeous compared to before Christmas. It was ridiculously stupid before Christmas. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. How does the 10-8 just fucking get there? Holy shit. That's brutal. That's brutal. I thought we were gonna be in the ladder spot. Oh well. Well, we're in ladder territory now. Didn't notice that until just now, but we are now in 97-cent guaranteed spot. Two more eliminations to the final table. I am barely at a final table position right now, but Ant-Man, good to see you, buddy. Looking like we are on the final table bubble now here in the Nano Ice Age. Looks like I'll be putting some money in the middle on the bubble of the Nano Ice Age as well. Can we win the race? Can we win the race? Can we win the race? We win the race! Holy shit! Holy shit! How about that, everybody? Classic race, and we just win it just like that. All right. Wow. Fighting chance to pull ourselves a profitable day out of this whole mess that we've gotten ourselves into so far today. Oh, look, everybody. Today's my 1,005th day of playing on Unibet Poker. Tracking my results on Unibet Poker. To be fair, because I was playing for a week or two, probably 3 weeks before I actually started tracking anything. Oh, well, hello. Hello. Tomorrow, I think I like the aces in this spot. I think I like a big raise in this spot as well from the small blind. Pairs and pairs and pairs and pairs. I like it. I am on the bubble of my profitable day. We're going to put it at risk anyways. Seventh place, remember, is what I need. We're currently guaranteed 8 right now. But that's okay. We take it down and chip ourselves up a little bit. Fucking hands here. Holy shit. So we're guaranteed 133 now, which puts me at about 1439 in wins on 1472 in buy-ins. So basically we're break even at this point. And we're still roughly break even at 7th place, to be honest. We're just, at this point, we're slightly under break even, and at 7th we'll be slightly over break even. But that was bigger than I should have bet in a multi-way pot now that I'm looking at it. Well, with any luck, somebody will call off both of these players here, and we will be well into the profit zone on the day. It's like 4 paid spots at the moment in the launch pad, with an extra 525 in prizes and bounties to be won. Just got some extra entries as well, so we're $1.15 up top for the win right now. 27 cents for the min cash at the moment in the launch pad. There's the current layout of the launch pad situation, everybody. Oh, is 8-3 enough to call this off when LT Grow shoves on me? Let's hope it doesn't come to that, but I think it probably is going to be enough. If it's just them and me blind on blind for that stack, I think I have to call any two. Geez, they just wake up with there it is. We are guaranteed a small profit on the day at the very least now. Yeah, because this puts me at just over 15 bucks. But you know, winning this puppy wouldn't be a terrible thing. I think the Nano Ice Age Trophy needs a good home, and I think I have a good home for the Nano Ice Age Trophy, so let's win it. Let's take it down. Why not? Why not? We can do it. We can do it. We've got chips. We've got if not an edge on the field, at least we are competitive with the field. So out of order is out of order there for a second. Love to see the big stacks going at it. Well, a couple of the bigger stacks going at it, anyways. Right, so 171 is the prize for 7th, which, as I said, gives me just a small profit on the day. 232 for 6th, 311 for 5th, and it starts to go up pretty dramatically from there. Dramatically as far as 50% buy-in is concerned, anyways, right? So with 1134 up top. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. 803 for second. So even a second place wouldn't be a terrible little bink on the day. At second pair top kicker. So would I normally see bet this sort of board? I think I might. Like, it's not greatest as far as Broadway cards are concerned, obviously, but yeah. Oh, Waxx, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Password is Altair for the launchpad. Altair, as in the star Altair. Five players getting paid cash in the launchpad now. As it's up to 24 entries now. There's still shitloads of time left to get in the game. 29 minutes left in Reg. No rebuys though, so I'm done if I don't get this through or don't win it. Oh, you guys weren't watching. I just shoved on the launchpad though, from the button into Kevin Thalem's big blind. Ace 9, I think it was. Is that what I did? Ace 6 suited. Ace 6 of hearts. I am, however, last place here, so gonna probably need to find some chips if I want to get into any sort of a cashing spot. Just noticing we have Not the Cat on our table as well now. Don't think she was on here before, but maybe I just didn't notice. Well, Gisahan shoves. I guess I'm getting out of the way. Like King Jack suited isn't a terrible. Can be dominated a fair bit. You're pretty much looking for your hearts or your Broadway cards to come. And actually, two pair sucks a fair bit as well because there's a really good chance you're up against other Broadway cards that your two pair makes straight draws with. So still 7 over on the Nano Ice Age. However, Gisahan is just crushed with the flush there, and Psycho Mafia close to our size of stack now. Call off either of the short stacks if they shove. He says, as Uncle Rob shoves, Snappy McSnap. Racing, can we find an ace or a king? Let's find an ace or a king. Ace or king or 10. King, I'll take the king. King is fine. King is just fine. We have secured ourselves a decent profit on the day now. And decent little chip stack here as well. 3 of 6. Chance to put a bit more money in the bank. Yeah, we're shoving this suited Gapper on the button as well. I am not surprised by that call at all, Kev. I think I'm seriously considering and in some situations making that call as well. You got the suited Gapper as well, so just kind of sucks that you ended up dominated. I don't really just want to call and see a flop multi-way here. I'm probably not doing this with us with offsuit ace jack. The little suitiness gives it that little extra oomph. Makes it a little easier for me to do that. Racing it down here. Don't manage to find a card. We had a whole shitload of outs there. That was kind of a creepy synchro Synchro thumbs up there. Wowee. Wowee. Looks like we are 5 ways now, and we've secured ourselves another ladder to 311 guaranteed now. I am suddenly find myself as the bottom stack now. Still in fine shape with 25 big blinds though, so I don't have to really worry too much about it. Been there? You been here all long, Cat? Well, yeah. Like I say, that shows you how observant I've been today, right? So yeah, we are up to 16 euros and 17 cents won today so far. So that's about $1.50 over our starting costs on the day. So we're doing okay, and it's break time. So I'm gonna head us off to the break, and I'll see you guys back in just a few minutes. Righto, we are back, everybody. 5 left here on the Nano Ice Age. We are 5 of 5, but still doing okay. And we are in the final 16. Well, no, not necessarily. There's still reg for a while yet in this one, 14 minutes. So up to 40 bucks in prizes, which means there is 7 euros in cold hard cash for players to split up. Booties and prizes combined. That's on 28 entries. Got myself some oranges. I discovered at the store these are not mandarin oranges. Apparently they're clementine oranges. Nice hand, Kev. Double up to stay alive. I actually have 2 of these oranges because they're tiny. So I don't know if you guys are aware or not, there is a new Quantum Leap show being produced. I don't know if I've talked about it before or not. One of the U.S. I can't remember which one. One of the U.S. networks is producing. I think NBC. I think it's the same one that produced the original. It's producing a. I guess it's a sequel to Quantum Leap. Bit of a reboot, but they actually referenced the events of the original series, so it's a sequel from that perspective. It's like 30 years on, from 20 years on from the original series or whatever. quite a good show. They had a few episodes last fall, then they went on a hiatus for a bit. And just recently came back with this week with a new episode. I haven't watched this week's episode yet, but yeah, it's a good show. I've been enjoying it. I was hoping it was going to come back. I was hoping it wasn't dead. Same hand, same move. Oh, we're still suited, but I think we'll get rid of that one. So the rest of the payouts here: 311, 427, 581, 803, 1134 up top for the win. So yeah. Be my first win of the year if I can make it through to the end. I haven't won anything yet this year. I mean, it's what, the fourth day of the year? So, fact that I haven't won anything yet this year isn't a huge problem. But you know what I mean. Be cool to get the year started with a early win, even if it is a small one. I think I can bluff this and take it down enough of the time to make it a worthwhile bet. I mean, I won't always, but you know what, Cat? I think I'm going to give you my booty if you want it. Those oranges might be a little underripe, but that's actually perfect because typically when I get a bag of these and they're just, the first one's just perfect, I don't actually manage to finish them before the last one goes bad. So this should actually be perfect. King, queen. I'm going to be dominated a lot here, right? There's a fair bit of race spots there too, I think, but fair number of race spots there as well. But I think I'm dominated enough that we can wait for a better spot anyways. I'll be curious if Cat folded a better hand to me when I shoved on her with the ace-jack. She might have. It's possible anyways. Seems like a reasonable chance that she folded at least a racing hand. Cat with a big old shove there against Kevy. Gets her through. Cat takes a bit of a hit there. Serious cooler, though. Meanwhile, I have a very nice hand. Aha! Good fold then. Good fold then, Cat. Cipriano, welcome aboard. Yeah, wasn't a particularly big one. Oh, well, that didn't work out so well for me, apparently. Ah, well, GG Ellie in the launch pad. Good luck everybody else in the launch pad. I am, however, still alive and kicking in this Nano Ice Age. Good luck to the Cat, Kev, Giasahan, everybody else still alive in the launch pad, getting your ticket. I do have a ticket already secured for the weekend, so not a huge issue for me. It's not like I've got to give you guys €5 of my cold hard cash for the prize pool, which you know how much I hate to do that. So at least I don't have to do that this week. At least not initially. I mean, we might have to do that later on down the day, but because if I bust out and it gives me the option to rebuy, I kind of have to. So no nuts, never. GG, but yeah, we do try to keep the spoilers out of the chats if we can. We are still sitting with a decent stack and a reasonable chance here in the Nano Ice Age, though. Dreams of our first win of 2023 online would be very nice. Although to be fair, if Nona's never busted before or busted after me, then I may not have shown it because I don't have that one up on the screen anymore. So it may not, in fact, be a spoiler. Ish. Thank you, Kat. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yes, I see now. It was in fact a spoiler. No big deal though. Like, yeah, we're not. We prefer no spoilers, but I'm not that hardline about it. I mean, I'm pretty happy getting in for a race there at that stage with that many big blinds. I guess being more of a Satty format, I can, sit on my stack for a bit longer for sure, but I think ace X on the button if it folds to me. It's pretty much an auto shove at this stage in this spot. Or is it just an open? No, I think against those stacks, it's an auto shove. I think we're running this one down. Five ways. Yeah, no worries, bud. No worries. No worries. Like, there's lots of pairs out there bigger than me, but I think there's a fair number of pairs out there smaller than me that are doing this as well. Cards we race against, cards that are ace, smaller than 10. Yeah. Racing. Ooh, nice spot for me in the race. Nice spot for me in the race. We get a hell of a jump out of the blocks there on that one. Well, just like that, we are chip leader in this old MTT, everybody. Just like that. Maybe not anymore. This pot could change that, but nonetheless, pretty decent spot to go deeper in this, anyways. Yeah, yeah. I knew I should have been putting my money in with the suited cards. I knew I should have been putting it in with the suited cards there in that spot. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. We all know Ellie's net. Wow. Wow. Nice runner there. This is quite the little five-handed battle we got going on here. Not with the ace duck. Thanks very much. Duck's ass. Not my favorite dish. Thanks. Given some of the other choices, it wouldn't surprise me if duck's ass is on the menu of some of the dim sum restaurants out there. And I don't even say that to be negative, because like chicken feet is one of my favorite things to have at dim sum. So you know. Yeah, always nice to hold in a race. Nicer when there's not even much of a sweat because you flop the sets. Although I mean, it's still kind of sweaty because they had the Broadway draw the whole way too. So like they flopped the Broadway draw with my set. We snapped this off. Racing, Jesus, all these races. Well, it's not starting off too well that in that one. Not starting off so well that time. Definitely not calling it off at the 8-3. God damn it. God damn it. Why do I have to have such good hands here? Why do I have to have such a pretty hand here? Am I actually supposed to just put it in here and isolate with a shove? Probably am, frankly. Wow, I'm glad I didn't, but gotta tell you, this is quite the it's quite the battle we got going on here. Looks like they're on the final table bubble of the launch pad now. 10 players left. Cat's still there. Giasahan's still there. So the only super familiar names I'm recognizing on that one. And that's it. Final table time. Final table time. Hey, Johnny was the bubble of the final table. I'm actually going to put that back up on the screen now. We're at the final table here. So everybody now guaranteed the €1 ticket at least. There are 5 places getting 25 cents or more in prizes. And there are 6 players going to pocket themselves a €5 Stratosphere ticket. So that's the current lay of the land right now. Meanwhile, it remains 5-handed over here as short stacks refuse to bust in this game. Oh, fuck it. I don't want to double them up, so I'm just going to give them the half a big blind. I mean, maybe I get fooled when I raise there and they have crap, but seems likely I'm calling off a shove there. Or facing a shove at least. Right, they are down to 8 players left on the launch pad now. Lee Hatui gets the €1 MTT Twitch giveaway ticket, along with 21 cents in booties that they picked up along the way. 2 more players going to get that €1 ticket. Then everybody guaranteed the €5 Stratty ticket for Saturday. Yes, Lock T also. You are correct. Lock T also looks very familiar. Very good point, Kat. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that one out. Lock T also looks very familiar. Fliptard was in the games on the weekend, so semi-familiar there. Yeah, I think we're calling this off here. Oh, they had to have a Jack, right? They had to have Jack King. I'll take that though. Kind of a sick way to get there, but you get there how you get there. Yeah, get there how you get there. And hey, we just got ourselves to the chip lead once again here. 4 ways. Now guaranteed for 27. Yeah, every Saturday, 275 euros guaranteed now. It was 200 euros guaranteed, but Unibet was kind enough to up it to 275. We'd been crushing the guarantees the last 6 months or so, anyways. So near 400 in there one day. Didn't quite make the guarantee on the first 275 guaranteed day, but it was also New Year's Eve, so I'm like, yeah, people are not necessarily playing online poker on New Year's Eve, so I don't blame people for missing the stratosphere. And every Monday and Wednesday, I have 2 games each day that by the end of the week have given away 24 tickets to that Stratosphere game for buy-ins of less than 25 cents. So it's pretty decent player pool in there as well. So, and we're sort of guaranteed. Used to be we were guaranteed more than half of the prize pool in tickets alone awarded each week. Now it's like 40% of the prize pool probably, but still a good chunk of the prize pool is just almost given away by Unibet as part of the promotions here on MotherShip Poker. So pretty good deal for you guys to come and play the games and watch the streams and play the Launchpad and Central games for your chance to get into that and get to, from a cent roll, you can, for a penny, get yourself about $80 for a win in the Stratosphere on Saturday. So not a bad little ROI for you there. What would that be, like 80,000% ROI from 1 penny to $80. I think so. I think it's 80,000. 80,000. It's a lot of percents, anyways. However many percent, it's a lot of fucking percents, is what I'm saying. Oh well, no, yes, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be you. It wouldn't be you at all. Well, 8-10 and Queen 10 are probably making my life a little miserable, but I think I need to try to get some value out of this two pair. Holy fuck. Any 10. Any 10. I'm bluffing at this point with two pair. Wow, they just fucking flopped it on me. Just fucking flopped it on me too, right? Jesus. Just fucking flopped it. Why not, right? What did I say? 8-10, Queen 10. I'm not very happy. 8-10, sure enough. From first to worst, just like that, everybody. Just like that. Suppose if I'd wanted to get my money in with King 10 suited, I would have just shoved off the bat, right? It's probably a nitty fold, but decent timing for a walk, I have to say. Gonna pass it along, I guess. King high should probably be at least limping that, right? Blind on blind. It's one of my leaks, I think, is that I'm not. I don't put enough value in hands like King high, Queen high when I'm blind on blind and button and spots like that for an open. This is now officially my deepest run in 2023, though. I'm just noticing my previous deepest run was a sixth place. So we are now at fourth place for our deepest runs of the year. Still 8 ways over on the launch pad, by the way. I'm just not haven't ignored any big action over there. Just there hasn't been any big action really. Wow, we were just given. We were just gifted a ladder up there, everybody. I like it. I like it. We just got gifted a ladder to 581 guaranteed. Which means I think I have to get any ace in at this point with this stack. 3 ways, guaranteed 581, and like way behind. Well, way behind as well, of course, but oh, deuce, deuce, deuce. No deuce. No deuce for the Ellie today. Alrighty, well that is 581 for third and my deepest cash ever so far this year. And we were gifted that third. I mean, there's no like, yeah, we were gifted that third place with that ladder up was a complete and utter Christmas late Christmas present, 100%. Because yeah, right out. Well, we got a couple of more spots in the launch pad. I'm gonna keep this running either until we get to the Stratosphere tickets or until we hit the break, whichever comes first. If we get to the break, I'll do the sign off shit as we go to the break. If we get down to 6 entries and the Stratosphere tickets, I will do the sign off shit and head out. So we're like 8 minutes, 7 minutes away from the break time. So it's still pretty deep, actually. Though I mean, they still got 20 bigs as the average big one, as the average stack. So yeah, it's not the shortest table at the moment. Could take a while. Nice, nice, nice. Well done, Cat. Keep brawling. Keep brawling. Double booties. I like it. Cool. Well, good luck in that one, Cat. Good luck in that one. Thank you, Cats. Pretty happy with the profit of the day. So we're like just under 30% ROI. Not so bad. 1472 in buy-ins, 1887 in total wins today. So that's 2 days in a row. We have been we have had a profitable day. However, I still don't think I am overall profitable this year. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, no, we're still down. Still down about $9 overall, which is about 13% ROI, minus 13% ROI at the moment for the year. But not too bad. And I think we got a couple. We got we're getting the cashes. Just a matter of getting the one that get the few that you get through to the deep runs. We got our third today, which is not terrible, but be nice to get a little deeper course. Looking forward to my first win of the year. Finally. My God, it's been so long. It's been such a long year with no wins so far. Such a long year. I'm relatively happy with my my performance so far this year. Two cashes today as well. I think that's my first. I think that's my first. My first day this year with two cashes on it, right? No, I cashed twice on the second as well. It wasn't enough to get me a profit on that day, but yeah, we. Right, well, we're going to head off to the break then with 8 players still left in the game, everybody. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out with me on this Wednesday flight of the MotherShip. Good luck to everybody remaining in the launch pad. I will see you guys on Saturday for Stratosphere and main event day, of course. Of course, we'll have other poker going on as well. And mark it on your calendar. Our good friend, Barry Carter, Chip Race newsman and celebrated author, will be here on the stream with us, yakking and chatting and taking your questions. So come and join us, and we'll have some fun. I think there is a booty on his head. I gather anybody who takes him out is going to get a copy of the latest Dar O'Kearney and Barry Carter poker tome. So that's going to be definitely a plus EV booty for anybody. So yeah, come on by on Saturday and check all that out. Until then, this is your Captain Elron out. carrot and parsnip stir fry. For more vintage poker content from MotherShip Poker, click the subscribe button and check out the playlists for all of our old archived content, as well as the ads only cut from some of the early streams.